Hello everyone, my name is Melissa. My channel is Melissa_done in 6. Here I like to talk about makeup, beauty, all those sort of things. So if any of that interests you, please feel free to subscribe, like, and share. Hoping to grow this community and get to know you all a lot better. And I say a lot, not because I don't have a lot of words or because I'm unintelligent. Okay, so anyways, today I thought I would do like a chill get ready with me. I'm not going to be talking through what I'm doing, but I will list the products I'm using down below, just sort of giving you a background of like who I am, where I'm from, why I started this YouTube channel, and maybe talk about some current events that have been bothering me. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, please stick around, get ready with me if you're also waking up for work. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go for like very simple. I want like dewy, glossy skin and maybe do like a bright lip. I'm not sure whether I want to do orange or red or fuchsia, but we'll see. So a little about myself. My name is Melissa, obviously, hence the name of my channel. The reason I chose the name of my channel, so I want to say it was about 2 years ago now. I actually wanted to start a written blog. I've always loved makeup, but the idea of YouTube was like super intimidating to me. So I was like, you know what? I'm not that bad of a writer, so why don't I just start a blog? But the blog's not the issue. Figuring out how to do a website is so hard. Like, I am not that great with technology. So essentially, I wasted money for a year paying for a domain and a website, and that went nowhere. So then TikTok came around, and at first I was like, oh, TikTok. But TikTok is actually very fun. I know it gets like a lot of slack, especially from YouTubers, but I feel like it's a fun platform, you know, like the voiceovers, the dancing. I don't know, I like it. I think each platform offers something different. I really enjoyed it. So I was doing just like speed through makeup looks. But then the whole, where we might get rid of TikTok or, you know, thing is happening currently. So I was like, you know what? TikTok actually was like the stepping stone to me being comfortable filming myself, talking on camera. So I owe a lot to TikTok. And basically here I am. I never changed the name Done in 6. And that essentially stems from like, so my family and people who know me, I'm always like, oh, I'll be done quick. I'll be done in 6 minutes. But really, I'm about to do a rainbow cut crease. So I am currently 31 years old. I will be 32 next month. I am a Gemini. If you're a Gemini, hello, how are you? Yeah, I don't really have birthday plans yet. I like to do like a small little outing with people I'm closest to. So last year for my birthday, we just went and grabbed lunch, and right up the street there was a scent and sip. So similar to a paint and sip, but you bring your drinks and you create like room sprays, perfumes, body washes. They had like a whole menu. It was really fun. And I'll actually list their business down below. So if you're like in the Pennsylvania, New Jersey area, definitely check it out. It's a fun experience. But yeah, this year I don't really have any plans yet. We'll see. Might just do like a spa day. I haven't had a massage in a very long time and I need it. But yeah, I live in New Jersey. I am the mother of 3. I have a 3-year-old son, I have a cat, and I have a hamster. And by association, my family has like a Chihuahua, so I guess we can include him as like the cousin who visits. When it comes to makeup, I don't really have like a makeup aesthetic. I just put on what I'm feeling that day. Same with my clothing. I don't have like one set style for clothing. Like some days I want to be super chic and dressed in black. Other days I want to wear a flowy neon pink summer dress. So I ebb and flow with what I like. And I apologize if I keep like looking down or over. I'm just looking at myself and then I'm looking at my mirror. But yeah, I have like ideas written down for videos, but please let me know anything you may want to see from me, anything you may want to know about me or from me. I think I'm gonna start share my collection series soon. I think I'm gonna start with like perfumes and then move on into my makeup collection. And I might do that as like a share my collection slash declutter, because it's been a while since I've gone through my makeup. I tend to go through my makeup maybe like once or twice a year, and I either throw out whatever is like expired, not good anymore, or I give it to family members. So apart from YouTube, like I said, I am a mother, so my 3-year-old occupies basically all my time. I also work full-time for a company. Thank goodness I am lucky enough to work from home. At first, it was an interesting experience. I didn't really enjoy working from home. Like, I'm an introvert, so I don't know why I felt like so isolated, but I did. But now, maybe because it was also like the pandemic, you could even like go out to Target without, you know. But anyways, but now I love it. Like, who doesn't want to work in pajamas and like take a nap during their lunch break, you know? And I also get to like interact and see my son a lot. He's not in preschool yet. We're still working on the potty training, which is not going too well. So if you have any tips for potty training, please help me. Please. I've tried emulating his toys, going to the bathroom, the potty watch, watching potty songs and movies. He doesn't care. He's not about it. So, and I don't feel comfortable getting him into a preschool until he's there. That allows me to spend a lot of time with my son, which if you're a mom, I'm sure, you know, it's like it's a weird dynamic. You're always like, oh my God, I need space. I need time for myself. But then like you want to not miss a moment of your kids, especially when they're little. So like before, he was like super into dinosaurs, so I learned every dinosaur's name. He was super into monster trucks. We're going to see monster trucks, I think is this month. I have to check the date. And now he's into Super Mario Brothers, so we're gonna go see that this weekend. But yeah, like, I don't know. Whatever my son's into, I'm into. Some of my hobbies include, well, apart from doing makeup, which is a lot, I like to read. I'm currently reading Fairy Tale by Stephen King. I know it's probably going to take me the whole year to get to that book, if I'm quite honest with you. I don't know. I used to be able to get through a book in like a day, but recently, I don't know, it takes me a very long time to get through a book. And apart from books, I like walking a lot. And thank goodness it's finally starting to get nicer where I'm from, so I can take my son to the park. I like sitting by the water, listening to the birds. I'm in New Jersey, so we have a few beaches. So definitely hitting up the beach a lot this summer. I want to I don't know, I don't really have the time or the means right now to take like a sort of fitness class, but I would like to get involved in either like kickboxing or Pilates. I've been watching a lot of things about Pilates and it looks pretty interesting, and I am a person who suffers from like stiffness and joint pain. I feel like it would benefit me, but I feel like there's no studios around me, or if they are, they're like $1 million a week and I just can't do that. So I'd really like to get into that eventually. We'll see. I'm a huge horror fan, so I love watching horror movies. It's probably my favorite genre. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. I feel like I've seen all of the good ones already, but I try to give the ones on like Netflix and Hulu a chance, but honestly, majority of them are terrible. So that's why I'm starting to read Stephen King, because I'm like, well, the movies don't have it, so maybe I'll just read some horror literature. I don't know if this would be considered a hobby, but I'm really into like shopping or like looking for bargains. That is like my thing. I love finding like a pair of shoes that were originally like $200 and paying $50 for them. Like I just get a high off of that. As for working, I like my job. This is probably the first job I don't hate. I really like well, at least the ethics they present of this company. Very inclusive, very thoughtful. Yeah, so I don't see myself moving from this company, but definitely moving into a different position. I'm actually playing with the idea of so I have a master's degree in public administration, which unfortunately has gone pretty much unused. I mean, in reality, what I learned can be applied to any administrative sort of field. But I originally wanted to work in either nonprofit or government, but due to like bad luck and circumstances, that never really came to be. And now I have a kid, so it's like, we gotta eat. You gotta find a job. So here I am. But yeah, I've been discussing with my supervisor potentially moving into HR, and I've been having a lot of meetings with different individuals within the HR within HR. So I'm probably going to work on getting certified for that, and that would include like just like a self-paced course. So they send you all the materials, you study it, and then you take like this really hard exam at the end. And I haven't taken a test in like, I graduated grad school in 2017. To me, it feels like I just graduated, but that's a long time from now. So if any of you work in HR, how do you like it? What position do you fill? Do you have any tips for me on how to make this transition? Or I'm also curious for any individuals that may have went to college or trade school. You study to be something, but you're working in a completely different field. Like, do you enjoy it? Do you still hopefully want to work in your field of study? Now that I mentioned what I have my degree in, I think you can probably guess I do have a semblance of interest in politics and government. Lately, I mean, I don't want to like offend people, but lately what's been happening in this, it's not lately, right? It's always been happening. Sometimes it's been more easily seen than other times, but it's pretty scary what's going on around this nation if you were paying attention. So I guess I'll like preface this too, like, if you don't like politics, that's fine. But it kind of like grinds my gears when someone's like, oh, I'm not a political person, I'm not into politics, because that just kind of shows like your level of privilege, because life in the United States is political. Doesn't matter if you don't vote, doesn't matter if you don't know who your representatives are, doesn't matter which party you vote for. Your life is political in this country. The wages you earn are dependent on the government. Your access to healthcare is dependent a lot on the government. The history of this nation is dependent on the government. So for you to say you're not a political person, a little bit of a side eye, because maybe they're not passing laws that will impact you directly, but other people's rights are being stripped, you know? So like, you should be into politics, because human rights should be accessible for all individuals. I don't want to make it seem like I'm on a soapbox preaching down to people, but it's just scary. Like, if you have this, like, we may ban TikTok, which essentially is a censorship of internet and your access to information, right? Because the the bill they're trying to pass is just not about TikTok. It's about the overall internet. Gun safety. Like, I'm all for your right to bear arms, and I don't think the dialogue is really like, let's strip people of guns. The dialogue has been, let's have better regulation and law, and like who has access to guns and what type of guns. And you know, people counter argument that with, well, if they don't get it through whatever, they'll find another way to purchase it. And okay, that's true, but that's not the issue at hand. That is a hypothetical issue you are presenting. The reality right now is kids in this country, it's scary. Like, I have a 3-year-old, and like the idea of like someone going into school, I don't want to cry. But like, and all those parents and family and the teachers, like, it's just ridiculous, because it's like every week it's a different shooting and a different child. And it's not just in schools, guns in general, like gun violence on the streets. It's just like, I don't get it. But there's a lot of politicians that prefer to bear arms than to ensure the safety of children and their citizens, and that's unfortunate. And then like on top of that, you've got like book bans going on, the micromanaging of women's bodies and trans bodies. It's crazy out here. If you've been keeping up with like what's happening in Tennessee, the expulsion of the 2 legislators, ridiculous. Like, they literally, your First Amendment right includes right to peaceful protest, which is what they were doing, and they were expelled for that. I don't know. It's just scary. So if you're not into politics, I would maybe suggest you open your eyes and see like what's going on. And this has nothing to do with political parties, because right, there's good and bad on both sides of the aisle. But like, definitely look at the candidates you vote in. Do vote, even on like a municipal level, because it affects your access to things. It affects your rights. It affects the rights of marginalized people. So that's what I'm going to say about that for now. So just to get off of that heavy topic, please let me know, it's brighter than I wanted, of any type of videos you'd like to see from me. Like, my primary interest is makeup, but I'm open to, if you want to know how I have curly hair, so how I deal with that. I do my own nails, so if you want to know how I do that, I can show you. Skincare. And I want to try doing like plus size fashion or clothing, but that's intimidating. Like, I'm comfortable with who I am and how I look, but you know, it's a little scary to put yourself out there on the internet. And I tried one time to film like a clothing video, and big props to the individuals that do it. It's so exhausting changing out of clothes. I get sweaty, hot, and angry. It's a lot. Can't find my lash glue, so I'm gonna actually go in with the Kiss. These are the pre-glued ones. I believe this is the style Voluminous. It says it right there. Have you guys tried these? Do you like them? I tried them, but then I like ripped them off, so I'm not really sure what the longevity is, but I can put them on today, wear them all day, and let you know if they actually stay the full day. So what it is essentially a lash cluster that already has glue on it. So, oh, I should probably curl my lashes first. I think I already lost the applicator that came with them. It's similar to this tweezer, but supposedly it's like wrapped in like some special material so that it don't get stuck. But anyways, so you essentially just stick the sticky part onto your lower lash and then squeeze. I'm just gonna add, I think, like 3 clusters per eye. So that's 3. I don't know if that looks weird. Should I include one more? I was trying to go for like a wispy fuller at the end, but I don't know if that's what I've achieved here. But I'm not going anywhere, so 3 is fine. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna post this before or after the Sephora sale, but what did you guys get? I don't know if I'm going to shop the sale. I'm trying to be good because at the end of this month, I'm actually going to the makeup show in New York City. And I've never been to like a makeup convention or makeup event. So that's going to be really fun. And I know there's going to be a lot of makeup vendors that sell their items at a pro discount. So I'm definitely saving up for that. But yeah, there might be 1 or 2 things I'll pick up from Sephora, but I'm really trying not to because I know they'll have like another sale in the fall. And honestly, no new releases are interesting to me. I don't know. If I do pick up stuff, it might just be like staple products I'm pretty much like out of. Like I recently went through the Charlotte, oh my god, I'm sorry, my eye just, the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder, and I didn't realize how much I enjoyed that powder. Oh, sorry, that was the Kosas. And I have the Kosas one. This is the second shade, but I kind of want to try the lightest one. I mean, I still have like enough in here, so I don't need to replenish it. So definitely let me know. I've never done a vlog, so I don't know if I'll be any good at it, but let me know if you guys want to see when I do go to the makeup show. I can film like my experience there, what I purchase, if I purchase anything, and just take you through my day. So I decided I'm going to do like a sunset sort of lip. So primarily orange, but I'm going to use a red lip liner and then a lighter peachy lipstick in the center to just have like this ombre effect. So I can't talk while I apply my lip products. I'm sorry, so I'll speed through this. If you ever find that you like went too out of your lip line, you can either go back in with the foundation you used, or I prefer a powder because it doesn't get as messy. Just take it on like a small brush and run it along your lip line. And this way you clean it up, you sharpen the corners without making a mess, because sometimes when I use foundation to clean it, I'll have like red lipstick everywhere and nobody wants that. And so hungry. After I film this video, I'm gonna make my breakfast before I start work. Maybe some eggs or oatmeal. I'm pretty simple in the morning. What kind of food do you guys eat in the morning? Like, I don't really like eat like crazy meals unless it's like the weekend and I'm treating myself. Like rarely do I ever order food. But I could go for some tacos right now. I haven't had a taco in a long time. Okay, and here's the completed look. Like I said, like dewy, simple skin and a bright lip. I really like how this turned out. It's like an ombre, and that lipstick is kind of deceiving. It definitely looks more fuchsia than orange. I don't know if it's gone bad on me. It doesn't smell bad, but either way, I like the way it turned out. So thank you so much for listening to my random ramble and thoughts. I hope you enjoyed this sort of video. If you do, let me know and I can try to do more. If you have any like specific questions for me, I'm not much of a small talker, so it's hard for me to just like overshare information. But if you want to know something about me or you want to know about my thoughts on something, please let me know and I'll answer you. I'm pretty open book. I have nothing to hide. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please subscribe, like, share, comment any thoughts you may have, share a little bit about yourself. I'd love to interact with you more. Again, I will list all the products I use in this video down below. Anything with an asterisk will be an affiliate link, so I would earn commission. If that makes you uncomfortable, you may shop directly from the site. Have a great day. Until next time.